Let's talk about strings. First thing I'll do is put up on the screen a literal string. Balance sheet. That's a literal string. And it echoes that back onto the screen for me. The next thing I want to do is put two strings back to back, adjacent to each other, onto the screen. Here we go. And these are called literal strings that are adjacent, or adjacent literal strings. So, balance and sheet. And notice they are automatically concatenated together. Now, you've seen me put a pound sign up here that comments out an entire line, one line at a time. What if I wanted to get multiple lines? I'd use 1, 2, 3 quotes at a time. Hit the Enter key, and then one tool of useful. Now, I hit the Enter key. I can pretty much format this any way I want. Useful analysis is the DuPont framework. I close it off. 2, 3. Hit the Enter key, and notice how the system will put in its own character turn line feed escape characters, \n. Did it do it just that once, or is that this has always happened? That pretty much always happens. Let's put another one in here. 1, 2, 3. And I'll key in reasonable speculation as to how this company will perform in the future. Requires a prognostic analysis. 1, 2, 3. And I hit Enter, and notice once again it puts in all the character turn line feeds. Oh, I didn't assign this to a variable. I want to print that out again. What do? I tell the system to print out, open parentheses, the last thing, underscore, that got printed out. And it does it. But there's an absence of those escape characters now. What did that? The underscore. That displays on the screen your last displayed character or characters. Let's key in a number. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. I hit Enter. 678,123. I'm very much interested in this 0, 1th, 2th character right here, that 8. I want to print that out. So the last thing that I keyed in was 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Let me see if I can print that out again. And I can. What if I want to get that 0, 1th, 2th character, the 8? Prepare for an error. Underscore, I want to get the 2th element, 0, 1, 2. This index is 0 based. So 0, 1, 2 brings me to 8. I'm going to get an error here. And the reason for it is that this is an int object. It's not a string. So I have to turn this into a string then, before I can pick out one of its characters. Yes, pretty much so. Alright, let's turn it into a string. Let's see if I can take that last thing I keyed in and turn it into a string. I can. Let's see if I can now assign that to a variable. X equals string underscore. Wait, the last thing that got printed out is already a string. So X equals the last thing that got printed out. And let's see what I get. Oh, okie dokie. It's a string though, and it's in the variable X. So now I would like to take get X's 0, 1th, 2th character and display that on the screen. That should be 8, and it is. What type of character is X's 2th character? It's a string. And that's it for now. This is George Boole. If you liked the video, please rate it. I'd appreciate that. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.